Hello YouTube, this is Bash bringing you here for week 4. We are up against Jmac and forgot what his team name is. Kind of lazy to check, I guess, per se. Oh, jeez. Go look for his team real quick though. I think it's the Torcats, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Team consists of Zygarde 50. Oh, let me look it up here. Actually, that's probably better. He has um he has Zygarde 50, Clefable, Alone, Ninetales, and Toxicroak. He has Skarmory, which is such a toxic team to be honest. He has Incineroar. He has the Raikou. He has a Swampert. He has a Staraptor, Whimsicott, Mega Aerodactyl, and Aldino. So, based off that, and his Z captains are Zygarde 50 and Whimsicott. My team consists of course, Mega Mawile, Necrozma, Salamence, Nidoking, Raibombay, Lone Persian, Decidueye, Volcanion, Esprit, Porygon 2, Rotom, Fan, and Scrafty, Z captains being Salamence and Lone Persian. He ended up bringing Whimsicott, Staraptor, Raikou, Mega Aerodactyl, Zygarde 50, and a little Ninetales. Surprised to not see Clefable this match, but with Mega Mawile there, it makes kind of sense, to be honest. So let's go into the team I actually ended up bringing. First we got Flinium Z, Salamence, Giant Dragon Claw, Fly, Dragon Tail. The Dragon Tail is in fact for like Skarmory, because then it can't whirlwind me out, which is really nice. Flinium Z is for the Ninetales slash Clefable. And can hit things hard, pretty hard actually. So just need that one boost. Harvey Dent here has a lot of speed investment just to make sure I outspeed a Clefable creeping me. Player off Iron Head, Thunder Punch, Sucker Punch. Hits his team extremely hard, those 4 moves alone. Cyber Deck, we got Porygon 2 with Recover, Return, Ice Beam, Discharge. This is like a Spadef set to help with the Raikou. I believe Return with Analytic, 2 shots Raikou. If I remember correctly. So, there's something to note as well. It also does really well against Alolan Ninetales. And Ice Beam Discharge. Ice Beam is really nice for Zygarde 50. So sorry about that. Just had to grab some water. Let's see. This also really helped for Whimsicott, except for if it's knockoff or in fact trick. Or taunt, I guess, too. But Ice Beam still has a butt ton to it. Discharge is nice for Mega Aerodactyl. Nidoking is really good this match. It really breaks through a lot of his things, so this is why I have it this match. Sludge Wave, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Earth Power, Sheer Force, Life Orb. It hits extremely hard. He does not have a good switch into this, really, except for Aldino. And Aldino does not want to get... I feel like Aldino is going to get pressured a lot this game. Then we got Garfield, Parting Shot, Taunt, Foul Win, Foul Play, Icy Win. This is here for like Zygarde 50. It's here for Mega Aerodactyl as well. It's here for a couple different things to help out. Just to, extra chip damage and stuff like that around there. Taunt is for Ardino and some of his really bulky stuff too, to be honest. Then last but not least, we got Necrozma with Moonlight, Photon Geyser, Heatwave, Trick Room. I forgot to mention, Mega Mawile pretty much underspeeds like most of his team, so getting that in Trick Room is really good. Take out Dino is the only thing that underspeeds it. And I didn't really expect that to come, and even if it did, Dino can't do much to Mega Mawile to begin with. So Moonlight, Photon Geyser, Heatwave, Trick Room, hits his team very well. Because does really well against his team, so let's go into the team matchup. See, his team is very fast. So if you look at the matchup already, Mega Mawile really goes ham in Trick Room. I just need to get that Trick Room up to begin with, because once I do get that up, Mega Mawile like claims lives, like so many lives. So I'm expecting the Whimsicott to either be like a spec set or like a really like sub-seed set kind of thing. Staraptor to be banded or scarfed. Raikou to be Calm Mind, or like a Volt Switch Momentum set. Then Mega Aerodactyl to be offensive set, Zygarde to be D-Dance, and Low Ninetales to be Light Clay. So that's what I think. So let's go into the game. I'm gonna go into Low Persian. He goes into Mega Aerodactyl. He goes for Stealth Rocks. I'm gonna go for Foul Play. Bring this down very far. Want to get that thing down pretty far. So I'm gonna Party Shot, I believe it is. I assume I'm predicting a switch out onto like Whimsicott or something like that, but he makes a good play, goes to Ninetales. I'm gonna Parting Shot out here, I believe, or taunt. I taunt prevent the like Aurora Veil. I didn't want that thing getting Aurora Veil up. I'm gonna taunt that thing. I'm gonna Parting Shot. I think. Goes for Thunderbolt. I probably should not have Parting Shot. I probably should have just gone straight to Nidoking, because now Lone Persian's very weak, and it's not gonna be able to deal well with Zygarde or anything like that. But I'm gonna go Nidoking and try to claim a life here. I go for the Ice Beam, predicting the switch, which I kind of regret now, because I should have just went for the Sludge Wave, or Earth Power. But I'm gonna go. He's gonna go into for Blizzard, and Porygon 2 eats this for the base. If you saw that, right? Like it just ate that. Like it didn't do anything. I'm gonna go for a turn, and I get a crit. It didn't matter because I two-shots it anyway. But I'm gonna go into Nidoking, and Mega Aerodactyl goes for Earthquake, takes me out. That's fine. But I'm gonna go into Cosmo, try to set up a Trick Room here. Did I set up Trick Room? I do set up Trick Room, and I believe I go for the Photon Geyser or Pole Switch. I Pole Switch into Mega Mawile. I try to get that in. He goes for what? Aurora Veil. Yep. So let's see how much that does. I'm gonna go for a Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna click Iron Head. That's a dead Low Ninetales. So Aurora Veil's gone, and he goes into Whimsicott. I believe he goes for a sub. He's gonna try to waste out the turn, so he is in fact the sub seed set, which is kind of annoying to be honest, but it's alright, because I'm gonna go for another Iron Head, I believe. Make sure I don't miss any of this, and he's down pretty low already, and now that's over. He's gonna go for a Leech Seed, and an Iron Head's just gonna take that out, and I'm not taking that extra damage. So I'm gonna go straight back into my little Necrozma here. I think he goes for a D-Dance. It's always scary for Zygarde to go for D-Dance. But I'm going to go into a Alolan Persian here. Sack that off, because I thought he'd go for a Z-move, but I'm just being stupid and just didn't see the leftovers. I believe. And I missed the Icy one on top of that, so that really sucks. I should have just went for the Foul Play. I wasn't doing anything about it. I went for 1,000 arrows. I thought this game was over here, but then I should have just, at this point, just recovered here. But because that doesn't even do half yet, and I could have recovered this off maybe, but like I'm gonna go for Ice Beam and let this thing take me out, and we're looking not so good here. And we're gonna this exchange right now is gonna be for a while. So I'm gonna go for the Trick Room. Yeah, go for the Trick Room, and the whole point of this game is to make sure that I get Mega Mawile in Trick Room against Zygarde 50 without a sub up. So the whole point of the game. I go for Moonlight, get up the HP a lot of HP, 47%. I could go for Photon Geyser. I'm going to go for Moonlight again, bring myself up to full, pretty close to full. As he goes for a sub again, and at this point we are basically exchanging just for a while, just these D-Dances and all that stuff. And at this point, we're trying to just play around so we just get the best situation we have right now. I'm gonna go for another Photon Geyser, break this sub. I think at one point I try to switch into Samet's predicting the um, Dragon Dance. He goes for a sub. I get to break the sub here, which is kind of nice. And then I pretty much choke again. I choke again by going to the crossbow. I should have went to Mega Mall. I outspeeded the Trick Room, but obviously I was not thinking about that. So I go for Photon Geyser, bring this all the way down. As he goes for a sub and can't make a sub, which is absolutely fantastic for us. But if he wants to go for another sub, that's pretty much a dead Zygarde. I go for another Trick Room. He should have subbed right there. But like that was just a good play around. I think it was just a 50-50 at that point. So I go for another Trick Room, get up with another Photon Geyser. I get to go against Raikou here, and I get to go for another Moonlight, bring myself up to higher HP, because right now the cross was just 1v1 and everything. And if I could get my Mawile in on Trick Room, it just wins this game. If I get it to the full amount of Trick Room. But then he shows to be sub, which is kind of annoying, but like, oh wow, I could break that pretty easily. He's going to be trying to stall out my Photon Geyser at this point, as I have one Photon Geyser left, I think. So at this point, I'm going to have to go for Heat Waves to make sure I break stuff. And I think I go for a Trick Room here. I go for a Heat Wave here. I'll go for a Photon Geyser. I should have just went for Heat Wave, to be honest, because like a Heat Wave would have taken out anyway, but like, it's fine. He goes to Mega Aerodactyl. I could go for a Heat Wave here, break this down. He goes for Earthquake. It doesn't even take me out, which is funny. But I'm going to Moonlight up at this point, because I realized that nothing can really break this Necrozma. I just have to make sure that I don't get stalled out here. If as soon as I get Mega Mawile back in Trick Room, this game's over. So I'm going to go for a Trick Room again here. As he goes for a Stone Edge. So if he lands this another Stone Edge, and gets the roll, I win. But I get the Heat Wave. He lives at 1%. He missed the Stone Edge. So that was just both hacks on both part. I finally get the Heat Wave off, and we are now down to just Staraptor versus Necrozma and Mega Mawile. And we actually we pulled this game back pretty well. Bring this thing down. I go into Mega Mawile on the last turn of Trick Room and can take this thing out. Even then, I could click Sucker Punch, but yep. Mega Mawile and Necrozma. Necrozma just carried this team this match. It didn't even get them. Like it got some kills, but like it really was the reason why we didn't just get 6-0. Like we didn't lose to Zygarde right there. So yeah. Thank you. So we improved to 3-1, which is really good. After that really dip in the first game that I just didn't play well at all at. So GG to Jmac. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, Bash.